Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk The Expanse, and this is going to be a short intro today, guys, because I am super excited to jump into this. We finished last episode with Bobby and Christian on the Razorback docking with the Rocinante. Christian seems like she may have been severely injured in all the high G maneuvers of the Razorback's escape from the UN vessel that was chasing it. The Rocinante has essentially declared war on Earth by disabling that same UN vessel. And finally, all our worlds of the Expanse have collided. Yes, Christian and Holden have spoken before via messaging during the Eros crisis, but now they're going to speak face to face, and I feel like I've just been waiting for this moment. I don't know what this is going to be like. I can only imagine what a conversation, for instance, between, say, Christian and Amos might be. I can only imagine how Bobby's going to react with all of these differing personalities. What Bobby and Naomi's tension going to be like between Belter and Martian? What if Bobby's attracted to Holden, and there's suddenly a love triangle that we have to deal with? I hope that doesn't happen, but you know what I mean. Like, throwing these two very strong personalities on board a crew of already strong personalities is going to make for some really good television, and we've been building up to this for more than 2 seasons, so I just want to jump right into it, guys. This is episode 3 of season 3, and it's called Assured Destruction. Not mutually, but it's assured destruction. Is she famous enough that he knew who she was even beforehand? It's almost like she's home. Oh, they defaced the Martian flag. Uh-oh.
Who defaced the Martian flag on the bulkhead?
I updated it.
You think that's funny?
Maybe not now.
Hey, whoa, that's...
Punch a panel all you like. You're locked out of our systems.
You think I need my armor to take this ship?
Be interesting to find out.
Not for you.
Hold on. I think saving your lives earned us an explanation.
A Martian Marine with the Deputy Secretary of Earth on Julie Mao's ship. With the UN trying to kill them. Start with that.
Sounds like things are going well.
The Martians are bonding.
Madame Avasarala has information that could help stop this war. You can't just drag her to Io in the midst of it.
And leave. No one's keeping you here.
You
Interesting.
can't just turn your back and pretend this war isn't happening.
If they don't use the ship, then you should take it and go. Do what you have to do.
Yeah. Holden's just here for pracs right now. Spy satellites. Watchtower 14 between Earth and Mars. Okay. So it's spying on the Martians, would be my guess. Assumption.
A preemptive strike, yes. It would have to be perfect. If it's not, Mars would retaliate immediately. With justification, millions of lives would be at risk.
Our operatives in the MCRN command are convinced that they're on the verge of launching anyways.
Why would they?
Because they're losing the war.
Earth has operatives in Martian High Command?
If this doesn't work, millions will die.
People are dying right now, our people. If we do this, we save lives because it will end the war.
Find the other platforms. I'll give you my decision then.
Oh, Aaron Wright. Hate you. Oh. He lives.
You're saved.
Hang on. Who is
It's you
it?
and
You
Agatha King.
Agatha King. I don't know who Agatha King is. Scientific figure? Let me know. Or is it just a cross between Agatha Christie and Stephen King?
He won't let us down. There's a reason we don't put these old girls out to pasture.
Budget cuts.
Agatha, don't listen to them. They'll learn to love you.
Incoming tight beam, sir, from Admiral Wynn.
Maybe that's another glitch?
Oh, he's that hawk. We don't like
Admiral
him.
Souther.
Yeah.
Any survivors on the dropship ought to be considered prisoners. No one is to speak to them until I get there. That's an order.
He's Aaron Wright's puppet.
So we just have to get our story straight. What do you want me to say?
Theo! Relax. Take a deep breath.
Chill, Theo.
Close your eyes.
Relax.
And just breathe.
You gonna knock him out? Yeah. Did we just kill him?
Sorry, Theo.
Or are we just choking him out?
I'm really sorry.
Wow. Ruthless. But yeah, you can't trust yourself to Theo keeping his shit together.
It's good the children get to play together.
Oh, absolutely. It keeps their cortisol levels low, which enhances protomolecule uptake.
Nothing to do with whether they're happy or calm. Just medically speaking, it's good. Oh, man. Is Mao, like... Does he have any heart? Is any part of these experiments, like...
Katoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Katoa. We heard... Did we hear that name? Oh yeah, the guy that was on Ganymede looking for his son. That's Katoa. Okay.
Hey, want to see something cool?
Whoa.
Katoa, come on!
Have the others been infected?
I don't have a large supply, so I like to go one at a time. The current subject is the best candidate genetically.
Does May remind him of Julie?
Why do you believe May's still alive? Everyone who ever cared about me on Earth thinks I'm dead. But here I am. Dying is the only way of getting out of Baltimore.
So how'd you get out?
I died.
Literally or just metaphorically? What, was that just like her little motivational thing? Cleopatra, Tycho, yeah. She really does want to go back to Tycho. She wants to help the belt.
Thank you for not letting me die.
Proud to be of service, ma'am.
You wanted to see me, ma'am?
James Holden. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised.
We're all victims of circumstance.
That might be a good title for your memoir.
How are you feeling?
I fucking hate space. You're a hero.
Doesn't feel like one.
Miller and Julie were the heroes.
I need you to take me to a safe port.
We're going to Io.
That's very noble. But I may have a way to end this conflict.
And we already took that risk rescuing you. We're not doing it again.
Whatever happened to the man who risked certain death to stop Eris?
He stopped fighting battles he knew he couldn't win.
Yeah.
It's no accident you're in the midst of all this chaos.
I'm nobody's savior.
He's got a bit of a Jack Shepherd vibe and like stops trying to fix things. Or at least fixing the big things.
ID was confirmed. Kotiar Ghazi, Avasarala security detail.
He's her spy.
Admiral on deck!
There was only one survivor, sir. We have him in the med bay. He was shot.
That's not what he was expecting. I want Avasarala.
The Secretary General has issued an executive order to apprehend Christian Avasarala on suspicion of treason.
What?
She was conspiring with Joe Mao.
Lies.
May I accompany you, sir?
Of course.
Oh, that was an uncomfortable smile.
She's dead. Jules Pierre Mao's goons executed her.
There's another ship docked to the Guanxi. I think she's defecting to Mars.
Well, maybe you should have called to ask her before you people blew up the Guanxi.
Are you implying that UNN forces destroyed a civilian yacht?
I'm not implying shit. Talk to Aaron Wright. He's the traitor. He's been protecting Jules Pierre Mao all along.
Get some rest. You're gonna need your strength.
Admiral Souther... He's not listening. Wynn's just a puppet. Aaron Wright's puppet. But I don't know whether he knows he's Aaron Wright's puppet or not.
What if instead the focus was on defying fear?
Nothing to fear but fear itself.
We are witnessing the greatest event in human history. We should feel something other than fear.
You're carrying a burden. I'm not going to lighten it for you. Maybe this war was inevitable, but you want it to be holy, and it's not. The best you can hope for is that it's justified. How many sacrifices can you stomach and still tell yourself you're doing God's work? We both know it's more than 37.
37. That's what she hates.
So you know precisely how many lives a leader must sacrifice and still be a good man?
Yes, as few as possible.
Are you someone's dad?
Oh.
No one you would know.
Not
There you
anymore.
are. I
told you to stop running off.
She's like channeling Julie. Not literally, but you know.
Dr. Strickland says one day I might be able to jump like that. I hope I can. I want to show my dad when I see him. What's your name?
I'm turning you
Mine's
into a
what?
monster.
Jules Pierre.
Nice to meet you, Jules Pierre.
Nice to meet you. Me.
So he doesn't call himself Jules, it's Jewel. Okay, that's good to know. Jewel Pierre. What else is he going to discover here? Oh, a reply to his last message.
We thought you were dead. And I'm glad that you're not.
But
But you waited too long. And a real husband wouldn't have done that to his wife. I'm glad that you have something more important than us. Because we don't need you anymore.
ouch. But he must have known something like that could happen.
Complete success, knocking out all 5 before they can launch, 82%.
And if they do manage a launch, what will the casualties be then?
We estimated would
That's
we?
very unlikely.
It-
And our planetary
82%
defenses
you
are
just
in
said.
perfect position.
That means
But right
18%
now,
chance.
We have the advantage of total surprise. All we need is for you to give the order to fire.
Aaron Wright, dear God.
82% is not good enough. Stand down.
Nice. Anna's having an impact.
There you go. Now you just walk around like you're in pumps.
How do you know what it's like to walk in pumps?
I didn't always work in space.
We love Amos. Coffee machine's out of order still, man. Hey, Beats by Dre survived.
When you're on the Razorback, I saw you were checking out Taco.
You wouldn't understand.
Well, you're wrong. I do. I get why you want to leave. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still mad as hell that you gave that proto shit to Fred Johnson, but I can't help but respect your commitment to the belt.
Yeah.
I wish I had your strength.
I wanted to personally thank you for helping us, but more importantly, to cut out all the bullshit. I'll go first. I believe Aaron Wright intends to use the hybrids to lay waste to Mars. We need your help to stop him.
Well, we killed one.
We encountered one on Ganymede. It got onto our ship, almost killed us all.
We killed it instead.
We believe they're producing the hybrids on Io. My daughter's one of the kids.
What do you intend to do if you find other things?
We shoot the scientists and nuke the rest. Speaking for myself.
Based on your track record, I think you'd be inclined to give the whole lot to the belt.
They don't need it. Fred Johnson already has a sample.
If good belters ever stood up and defied the OPA, perhaps you'd deserve respect.
We're not the ones doing the killing now. Earth and Mars have the protomolecule. The belt has the right to it as well.
In that case, we should nuke Kyle. I told you we want the same things. Maybe now you'll believe me.
Oh, man. I love that tensions are so high on the Rossi. They're all on the right team, but...
That was the moment to write your legacy, not some speech. You're being short-sighted. This isn't about defeating Mars. It's about what's happening on Venus, because we don't know who or what our next enemy is. You'll be remembered as the man who united humanity in the face of first contact. And that's a legacy you don't need anyone else to write.
Ah, Aaron Wright kills me. Because I can see him getting through to the Secretary General. That's just a kid who's good at gymnastics. Oh, no. Is his body rejecting the protomolecule, or is the protomolecule taking over? What? Oh, that's not good. Don't tell me Jules Pierre is gonna, like, prove he has a heart before this is all over.
So I understand we're still having electrical problems on decks 2, 3, and 11.
11, no, sir. And 2 and 3 are fixed.
No, that camera in
How
11 is gonna
do
go
you
out.
think the systems will be down on 11?
20 minutes.
That'll be perfect. Lieutenant.
Oh, damn those glitches.
Sir, I'm not supposed to leave the prison.
He's chained to his bed. You're with me.
Order's an order. But she's cooperating with the Admiral. The ship Admiral.
Where is Admiral Souther?
I believe he's in his quarters, sir.
I rarely agreed with your boss or her methods. She's a ruthless son of a bitch. But she's also a patriot. She'd die before betraying Earth, so talk fast.
Aaron Wright turned the tables on all of us.
That means Wynn's been working with him. Nasrallah isn't dead, is she?
Aaron Wright sent a message admitting everything, and Nasrallah has it.
Okay, so Wynn does know what he's doing.
This war was built on a lie. Are you gonna do something about it?
Oh, there's his warning.
Could you kill the lights again, please?
Oh, this is so cool. I love that when we demote an admiral from the UN high command, he ends up commanding the ship that matters.
I'm relieving you of command. The Agatha King is now mine.
Oh,
All targets locked for simultaneous
this is
impact.
going to be terrible.
On your command, sir.
Frickin' Aaron Wright. Just the devil on the shoulder.
Fire.
Jeez.
What's happening?
5 failed.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. 80.
Launch malfunction on 5.
Fuck, Aaron Wright.
Away.
Too late. Too late. Incoming. Incoming.
Target 1 is scratched. Scratch 2. Scratch 3.
Planet Busters.
Scratch 4.
Coming out of 5. Yeah. They fired one.
Scratch 5.
Incoming Planet Buster. 20
Congratulations,
mercs.
sir. Well done.
It's not.
A confirmed launch from target 5.
Yeah.
They got one off before we hit them.
Proper frickin' war. It's not just in the outer planets. Way to go, Aaron Wright, you piece of shit. Holy crap. Wow, we're doing this. We just set off 20 massive nukes on Earth.
Status.
Yeah, what's...
Impact in South America, tip of Amazonia. Total population in the blast zone approximately 2 million.
What happened with the railguns?
It was a power cycling malfunction. From charging up and standing down earlier, sir.
Only the one nuke hit? 2 million people in a city most people haven't heard of in Brazil, but god damn. You just nuked the Amazon.
Stop what you're doing to the children.
Sir,
We are on the verge of so much more.
We're torturing children.
What we are doing is hard. We have to be strong. And great men are strong. That's how they accomplish great things.
It's not up for debate. The experiment is over. Shut it down.
Strickland gonna go rogue? Does Strickland have the same thing that Cortazar does, where that he just has his conscience destroyed?
I know the OPA doesn't speak for you all.
Save your breath. We're not gonna be friends. There's an old belter joke. How can you tell when an inner's lying?
When they're
When their
speaking.
mouth's-
When their mouth is moving.
Yeah. Same joke applies to assistant directors.
I know what you're doing.
What I'm doing is trying to stop this war from getting worse.
You're not going to Io to destroy the protomolecule. You're going because Earth doesn't have a sample, and you need one to stay in the game.
You're right. We're not going to be friends.
Naomi's right, though. Earth doesn't have a sample. Unless Aaron Wright's got something we don't know about. I mean, Mao could give it to Earth, but they don't. Well, I guess they... I don't know. 1.7 million.
Didn't need to happen. But there were risks and costs, which the Secretary General was unwilling to take.
Aaron Wright's clinging to that cycle up, cycle down
He
thing.
hadn't wavered. He's going to need you now more than ever.
What a smarmy. Oh, he rubs me the wrong way. If I wasn't reacting to this for Neil Talks, I'd just be binging this whole season today. I am so freaking hooked. I need to know what happens next. We just nuked Earth. We just destroyed a city of 2 million. And Aaron Wright drives me insane. I know people say there are no bad guys in this show, but Aaron Wright's a freaking bad guy. Mao just elevated himself a couple of notches above Aaron Wright just by having a heart and calling off the experiments on the kids, but not before Katoa died. Presumably died. Or converted entirely to Caliban. Nevertheless, Aaron Wright's such a bastard. He doesn't seem to, like, you could see the fact that the missile hit affected him, but only until he heard the news that the issue with the railgun was that it cycled down and had to power up again, and there were some electrical issues associated with that, or whatever the explanation was. It had to do with the standing down earlier in the day. And he'll cling to that immediately as it's not my fault. It's the Secretary General's for wavering. I gave him good advice and he didn't listen to me, and he's going to use that to cast more doubt in the Secretary General's mind. What we've really got happening on Earth right now in New York is Aaron Wright sitting on one shoulder of the Secretary General and Anna sitting on the other, and they're both fighting for control of his actions. It's super cool. It's just really great character study and personal politics. Just makes for high drama. And man, do I love what's happening on the Rocinante. Because, yeah, of course, a Martian Marine showing up is going to rub people wrong on the ship. She's going to have conflicts with Amos and with everybody, frankly. But, yeah, she's going to have conflicts with Holden and with Amos and Alex. She's going to want control on the ship. It's a Martian ship. She's a Martian soldier, although she technically isn't anymore. She was stripped of her rank and demobbed, I believe. And of course, Christian's going to have conflicts with Naomi in particular. But yeah, Earth doesn't have a sample in the sense that the UN doesn't have a sample. Mao obviously has access to the protomolecule. He'll sell it to the highest bidder. Aaron Wright wants access from Mao, and that's likely to happen at some stage if Aaron Wright continues to make this war happen. But we're still going to Io. We're still going to nuke this facility as opposed to going to, like, we still haven't given Christian the ability to send a message to Earth in an effort to stop the war, de-escalate, anything. And then we've got this added complication of the flagship of the Jupiter fleet with Admiral Souther, who used to be in all those meetings in New York with the UN. Now he's got his command of an old rust bucket, but a big old battleship, basically. And Admiral Wynn comes visiting because he's on the hunt for Avasarala. And I guess my question early on in the episode was like, is Wynn just taking direction from Aaron Wright without understanding the whole picture? Has he just bought the general lie that Christian is a traitor and maybe defecting to Mars and has had this secret alliance with Mao, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Is he just buying that, or does he know exactly what Aaron Wright's doing and he just wants this war along with Aaron Wright, and he's fully understanding of the situation? And I think the latter is clear by the end of the episode when he seizes control of the ship. But we have an ally in Souther. I'm not sure what he can do exactly. He's got some loyalty amongst his officers, it would appear. I don't know if she was his right hand or not, but she's the one that took the guard away from the room. The lieutenant was willing to knock out security cameras for 20 minutes so that he could go talk to the prisoner, etc., etc. Oh, I just want to watch more. I am controlling myself. I'm pacing myself so that I can think clearly. I can edit and put in some time thinking about these episodes in between. But I'm going to have a hard time waiting for my next scheduled viewing session of this show, let me tell you, because I am so hyped for this season. This season is so good so far. We're only 3 episodes in. There's still 10 ahead of us. But, whew. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I'm loving what's happening along the way. I don't know who's... The fact that we just nuked Earth, I'm a little disappointed that the target ended up being a place most people don't know about, in a place most people don't care about. Would it have been more impactful if it was a bigger city in a place more people knew? Like, not an American target, but take out Toronto. The show's filmed in Toronto. Like, give it a nod, something like that. What if it was 20 million people living in southern Ontario because they nuked Toronto? I feel like that would have a bigger impact. And it's sad to say that 1.7 million Brazilians plus a good chunk of the Amazon rainforest being destroyed doesn't have that same emotional impact as a place that you hear more about. But yeah, I think there's some truth to that. But nevertheless, a Martian nuke just killed a ton of Earthers. And Aaron Wright doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all, because it secures the war. It secures retaliation. As it puts retaliation on the table, it allows him to go whole hog into this. Earth will be fully invested in fighting a total war with Mars. And it seems that Aaron Wright's ultimate objective is bringing Mars back under Earth control. That it should be there strictly for Earth. Earth first. Yeah, it's a scary thought. It's a scary thought. I am so looking forward to more of this. Whew, what an awesome show. Thank you to all of you who voted for this when it was up for debate, who wanted me to see this. I'm enjoying the ride so much. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always. Love hearing the thoughts of the Expanse fan community, because you guys are vocal, you guys are intelligent, you guys have so much passion for this show, and believe me, it's rubbing off. I can't wait for the next one. Until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.